I still don't see it. You see it? How you see it? I don't see it. I'm on my page too, but I don't see shit. Oh, now it came in. And now I'm on my page too, but I don't see shit. Man, my page is fucked up.
They are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This kid has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Watch that play that bit.
Deep down the right side.
Oh, he dropped
and
it.
This is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field.
Oh, come on. That was a fumble.
And get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nowhere close on. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the
How'd that catch?
sideline.
Oh, that dude caught that. Wow.
Got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
But Ohio State football has always been doing shut the fuck
It
up.
just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this
came back. That's
quarterback
some
doesn't
bullshit.
Trying to move the sticks down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that
Yeah,
last
that's right. I see you again. The Bears ain't gonna do that shit.
Critical down and distances in this game, like that third
He
down.
ain't gonna have it.
It's a good throw. You got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Special teams coming through as they pivot back.
You know you want to fuck with the Commandos.
Buckeyes roll
Not
out,
Commanders,
back
Commando.
out there.
You got
They had
start.
this thing in a hammerlock, and
We got
halftime,
defense
and
done
now
next.
they are
Yeah,
really
we number one in
ratcheting
defense
up the
next.
pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets downfield with a big catch. It's a bad
you
scheme
got lucky.
to try to cover this
We ain't
guy
left,
one-on-one.
Rutherford gonna fall.
Much like Michigan State tried to do against Joey
If
Galloway.
only I had to shoot the rabbit first.
The difference there is the reason
couple
Joey
nuts
Galloway
there.
couldn't be covered is that no one really wants to be around him.
That's exciting right there. It's a bomb.
Ain't that the truth? We work with him weekly. We can say that and be very firm about it. But here's the thing. Joey Galloway, think about the other net claim, wide receiver U. They try to claim that because so many greats have been through that university.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the back.
Oh, come
and it's
on.
picked off.
I wasn't even looking at the ball and he got it.
A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Aaron Nolan, why do we get down here and you fuck up every time? Tell me that.
Slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Northwestern right back to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win it.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Northwestern. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a...
Yes, I can help you.
Defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception.
Yeah, they were talking.
Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On to attempt the try.
The pick six. Come on, Aaron Nolan.
And after the extra
then we can hit the kicker.
down 21-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's the unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fast motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that you want to see on the field. You want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Picked off.
Ball into the end zone.
And that's
Intercepted.
Hey, go, 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 go. Look at that, baby. 110 yards. Pick 6, baby.
Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
I call it 102, make it a 50.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Running 2 yards to the house. Let's go, Ohio State.
One more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
Thank you, guys. Welcome.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I mean, you got it. Yeah, that's it. They got 56 subscribers.
This should be the last play of the quarter. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for space. It's speedy. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's that defense, baby!
It's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, because they have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal.
Come on.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here.
Good job.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And when you leave, what's your last day there that house?
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Penn State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Caught in the backfield, it's Beebe. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Picked off.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag it down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT almost put this one away.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right. It's ideal. And, David, they practice this. Sudden change situations, you've got to be able to pay this off now if you're on offense.
Yeah, and you want to pay it off. You practice it, but set it up in a goal-to-go situation. This is as good as it gets for this offense to succeed.
And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. A couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage. I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
Fires to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Did the game cut off on you? Not towards you to win, then.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
I see you don't. No, your Mike and all left there.
The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score.
He's in the fourth quarter, wasn't he?
Pick 6.
He's in the fourth quarter, wasn't he?
Bringing it out.
Oh, sure.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17.
You'll lose your sacks, though.
Western offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about...
You know he's playing over.
Down the right side. And he's throwing another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, that quick. No hesitation at all.
The game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying
to get an option, dog, before I go hit it.
Nice job by this team.
Was you the road team or the hard team? You the road team, right? All right. You gotta make sure you get the right team to win.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, that's when you get back on the line.
The ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need to push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
It's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Release to the back. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Western offense a negative play, a sack on first down. On second down, looking to throw, trying to get to it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
To the air, it's Nolan. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so good.
Give him 105 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Handoff to the lone back. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams and the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Defense in press coverage. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beebe. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Goes right through his hands, falls to the ground, and they have also dropped this game as the clock strikes 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You on, bitch. I don't watch your regular shit. Oh, man. Ranked 15th now. Why you see that at? So I'm ranked 15th now. I got 3 ranks on that last one. But it's a team ranked 18th that's in the playoffs, and the other team is ranked 13th. All right, let's check out Jeff's thing.